Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
beautiful ladies, men, and non-binary friends. My name is B.
My name is Aurora.
And welcome back to the We're Trying podcast.
Woohoo.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're
What
gonna be
song is that?
that's some TV show, isn't it?
Dun, 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 dun. John Cena!
Oh.
And his name was John Cena! Do, 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 do.
Great.
Should we do another quick what's B sipping on today?
Yes. I wanna know.
So B today is sipping on a venti mango dragon fruit refresher made with lemonade instead of ice and extra mango pieces because it's, first of all, it's the best part of a refresher and it just makes it so pretty. Speaking of which, I look like trash because I just got home from work.
Well, we're glad you're here. This episode is gonna be a lot more fun than last week's.
Yeah.
So this week, our resident TikTok famous influencer, B, is gonna talk all about TikTok.
Yeah, we're going to talk about TikTok, I guess different sides of TikTok because that's apparently a big thing.
Apparently, yeah.
The difference between being, I guess, a TikTok influencer in Canada than it is in the US. A bunch of different things like that.
I'm excited.
Let y'all know, I did not write notes. I'm moving this week.
I'm so glad that you still were able to do this, though. I know you're stressed and not irritated, frustrated. I'm probably very anxious, but
that statement checked all the boxes. So
cool.
Yeah, great.
Cool.
So I guess the first question I would have is, Aurora, what side of TikTok are you on?
I am not 100% sure. I get a lot of classic rock, so I know I'm on classic rock TikTok, which is a funny place to be. And Beatles TikTok, again, very funny. I've somehow ended up on filmmaker TikTok and like writing TikTok and tea TikTok.
Tea TikTok?
Tea TikTok.
I've
Yep.
never, like, tea or like
tea, like
tea.
drinking tea.
Oh.
And what else do I find? I find a lot of like just random music comedy. I don't know what TikTok that's called. That's probably gay TikTok, honestly. Like I have ended up on a lot of very niche TikToks to the point where like I can't watch TikToks with my boyfriend because he'll go, I don't know what's going on. That's where I am.
That checks out. The side of TikTok I am on is mental health, weird comedy, like obscure comedy that only few people will understand.
Mm-hmm.
Witch talk, of course. There are so many things that come on my For You page. Sometimes I'm just like, how?
Yeah.
What did I like? Who did I follow? Oh, I'm also on fashion TikTok.
Ooh.
If you can't tell because of what I'm wearing the past couple episodes, I'm coming home from work every single time. Please don't judge me.
The only fashion TikTok I am on is like vintage fashion.
Love that.
So I'm always seeing like 70s and 60s and 50s hauls. I follow a couple of women who still wear those clothes on a regular basis too, which is everything I want and more. I'm also on like paranormal TikTok, so like ghosts and stuff, which is so cool.
Yeah, there's so many like niche sides of TikTok that sometimes I'm like, I know there used to be this thing where I was like straight TikTok and then alt TikTok. Like that was a huge thing in the summer for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, okay, guess I'm on alt TikTok question mark. I guess we can kind of talk about like my journey through TikTok and what I post.
Yeah, we could talk about that and talk about like what led you to TikTok stardom.
TikTok stardom. Okay.
I just got a message saying your internet connection is unstable. What do you mean it's unstable?
You look fine to me.
Well, that's good.
Anyways, so I have this like really like it's basically me posting theater content and just random stuff. And I was using the color selector function to see what color my eyes were. And that video got over 100,000 views. It's like my first video ever to blow up. This account is no longer, like, it doesn't exist anymore. RIP. Wish I could still find the video somewhere, but like cannot. But when I started learning like witchcraft and stuff, I was like, I guess like embarrassed by it for in a sense, like feeling like people would judge me. So I made a separate account um, at Lavender Gemini, and that was a separate account that I used just to post like witchy stuff. And then slowly that account just started to build more and more and more and more. So I deleted my old account because I never posted on it anyways. And everybody knew I was a witch at this point, so it was like whatever. And through posting like through quarantine stuff, I still have a video up on my page of when I hit 1K, which was super cool and I was super proud. It's super cute to look back on because I'm like, oh. And all throughout quarantine and like coming back to school, slowly kept like growing little by little. But there was a whole bunch of months where I was stuck at 5K. Not like I was trying to gain more followers or anything. I didn't join TikTok to get famous. I joined it because I just wanted to like fuck around and post some random shit, basically. Um, so I this kind of leads into mental health talk, but I was diagnosed with DID. I'm a DID system of 8. Um, so there are 8 people living in this body. I started posting a bit about that because I wanted to no longer feel like I was unable to openly be who I was. I felt like all of us as a system were kind of just being like, okay, only B can post up, and the rest of us just like don't do anything because nobody can know. And I didn't want to perpetuate that I thought DID was something to be ashamed of. Um, so I started posting about that. And suddenly everything just kind of blew up.
Yeah.
In
Quickly.
yeah, in a span of like 3 weeks, I went from 5K to 100K very quickly. One video on my page has about 6 million views at this point. Yeah, and if you go to the DID system tag, like the hashtag on TikTok, our video is the number one on there, which is wild. If any of you guys who follow us on TikTok are listening or watching, hi, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But yeah, that's kind of my journey on TikTok. And now I focus more so on posting and bringing awareness to complex mental illnesses
Mhm.
that most people are like, that's weird. So I think that's like a good progression of how things went. And now, as of today, I am at 150.1K.
Wow. That's nuts.
Yeah, it's yeah, wild. I hate talking about it because I don't want people to be like, oh, she's just bragging. Like they're just bragging about it to brag. And
No.
I'm like, I am uncomfortable with the fact that there are 150,000 people following me. I'm very uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, I can't like think like obviously as an actor, part of me is like, I want that. But also like seeing you interact with all these people and seeing the way that all of these people like interact with your content, I can't imagine the amount of pressure you must be feeling right now.
All the time. Every single time I go to post something, I feel like I have to think about it. All of us in the system, we feel like we really need to. We have to like think through everything and, we can't mess up. There's a feeling of I can't make a mistake.
Right.
Especially, and I hate to bring it up like cancel culture. Um Sometimes people need to be canceled. Sometimes we need to take away people's platforms. That I think is helpful, but if there's a feeling of if I make one wrong move, everything is gone and I'm basically blacklisted. And it puts a lot on the line for things like my acting career.
Yeah.
Because if I royally F up, it could destroy that.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of pressure. But I'm lucky that I have a community of people that are like so kind.
Mhm.
A lot of the people who follow me are very, very kind people.
They are. They really are. B has a Discord. A lot of your followers have gone over there and have started like interacting with each other and interacting with you and interacting with all of us as well. And like the fact that now I can go into your lives and be like, oh, hey, so and so, how are you today? Is really, really funny. Like sometimes, like going into the lives, there'll be a different conversation going on in the chat than versus what you are talking about because so many of us have now like connected through your Discord and through your lives. It's very, very cool. It's very cool to be on the outside of it all.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of building this community is the fact that so many people are coming together and a lot of the people that are coming together are willing to help each other,
Yeah.
whether that be like simple hey how was your day, or like Cam lives in the UK and I talk to Cam often. I love Cam. Like
Cam shout out.
Cam, shout out to Cam. This episode is sponsored by Cam,
Yeah.
but it's not. Cam, don't send me money. Cam is always like, I'm gonna send you money, and I'm like, don't you fucking dare. And I'm like, don't you dare send me a dime.
Do it.
He's like, no, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, absolutely no, you're not. No, you're not gonna send me money.
Thinking about like TikTok and creating content for TikTok, I know like I'm also on TikTok and my intention being on TikTok is similar. It's not to become TikTok famous. That would be cool. But how do you approach like the trends and keeping up with trends? Like, is that important to you as a creator?
For me, not really.
Mhm.
Sometimes if there's a popular audio and I'm like, I really like that, like I could do something with that, I'll make it. But in
Mhm.
regards to like the trend right now is to specifically do like I'm not gonna follow every trend. I'm
Yeah.
I'm not. Because one, I don't have the fucking energy for that. I'm
Yeah.
recording this podcast after work and I'm in a blanket. Do I look like I have the time to learn TikTok dances? No, I do
No.
not. A lot of the videos I make are just like on the fly. I made one literally sitting in my car waiting for work to start at 5:25 in the morning.
I love that. See, that to me screams, this is going to be silly. That to me screams like YouTube culture. Like
Ooh.
I grew up on YouTube. I like there are people that I've followed on YouTube since I was like in high school. And then I tried YouTubing and I got devastated when nobody followed me. Whenever I see other TikTokers, it's so often I'm like, you have prepared for this. You've created a script for this. Whereas when I watch YouTubers, I mean, nowadays, if I'm watching like the more educational stuff, it's like you can tell they plotted it out. But like the idea of just like sitting in your car making something on the fly just to me screams like YouTube daily vlogs. And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Except when I try to do like a day in my life thing on TikTok, I usually end up forgetting that I'm filming it halfway through, or somebody in the system just forgets that
Yeah.
like we're filming something and then it just doesn't get filmed.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to make a day in my life of being like a busy human being a couple of weeks ago for YouTube, not for TikTok. And it was like 9 a.m. and I went, I've done so much and haven't filmed any of it. Well, I guess we're not making this video today.
Just need to strap a GoPro to your forehead or something and
You
just
know
be like,
what?
what's up?
I would love to. But anyway, TikTok.
Anyway, TikTok. Yeah, I've had a couple friends even be like, hey, do you follow the TikTok like high, like it's like a high traffic chart of like what times of the day you should post to get the most traction? And I was like, there's a chart for that? I actually was like, there's that's there?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah. And I was like, I think this answers your question. Because I genuinely just didn't know about it.
Yeah, there's charts for like every social media.
What?
Yeah.
I'm learning so much. But as you can tell by my statement there, I obviously don't follow that. I will post anything at any time and just hope for the best.
And you know what? I honestly, I really, really love your content and that you post. The best word I can think of now is sporadically, but that's not quite what I mean. But I really love that because it makes it feel more personable. But I know a lot of TikTokers, like it's the dances, and you can tell they have to work on it and work on it and work on it. And they post things like every single day. And after a while, you're just kind of like, it's starting to feel like a machine. But I appreciate, and that's nothing against those people because you can tell
Yeah.
they're working so hard. But
Like
there's
Call Me
something
Chris, love her
I
content.
love her
I
so
love
much.
her
Oh,
so much.
she works her ass off and it shows, but like in such a beautiful, creative way. Oh, she is my ringtone on my phone. I love her so much.
Wait, really?
It's Riley, yeah, saying hello.
Hello.
I love her.
Hello. I want to
But
get
like,
the little finger hand.
I want the little fingers. The amount of times
We
my
could do a
boyfriend is,
podcast with finger. This
but I,
episode is sponsored by Call Me Chris on TikTok. She didn't give us money. She just gave us happiness.
I love her so much. What was I saying? Oh, I think there's like a big, I don't even know if it's like, it's not a generational divide, but I think it's more so like just content wise, where some people you're like, yes, these people are like working their ass off to turn out like unique, interesting content. And then some people are like copying all the trends and it gets popular because it's a trend and you can tell they're working their ass off, but it's like, are you actually genuinely interested in this? And you can sort of tell that it's more about being popular. Is that silly to say? Is that stupid to say?
I don't think it is.
But I appreciate that you're, yes, you do a lot of things by the on the fly and everything, but it shows that like, you care and you're personable and you're creating a community, which
I've
is
posted a couple videos. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
no, go ahead.
I posted a couple videos where I haven't been in the best place. And the biggest thing for me and my biggest mission on TikTok, if that's like the right, what I want to do with this platform is just show that it's, I'm not always just like looking my greatest or, always having the perfect dance moves with a cute outfit on or anything, and showing the times where I'm struggling. I posted a couple, like this was before I even knew about having DID, but I posted videos when both my grandparents passed away. And there were videos of me literally sobbing, but like ugly sobbing, crying. And that it, even before I was posting about mental health, I was just like, I want to show that, my life isn't perfect and that all you're seeing is like maybe 1 minute out of my day. That's all you end up seeing.
Yeah.
And I posted, once I started posting about my DID, I've posted videos of me literally being sad. I posted a video of me just singing my comfort song because I was dealing with some really difficult personal stuff. I posted a video when I was like in visiting my parents and I was having the worst derealization I'd had in so long. And I think that's why people enjoy my content. Um, and I've gotten a couple messages being like, thank you for posting it. You're showing that there's good and bad in a person's life, and it's
Yeah.
not always 100%, which is always important.
Yeah, because social media can get so toxic with toxic positivity. And I know, like, for me, when I was a teenager, it was all about, well, everyone on Instagram looks this certain way and is always preppy and positive and everything. So I need to be like that. And that's so unsustainable and unhealthy. So I think using your platform to promote that that's not always the case and it doesn't need to always be the case is so important.
It's the biggest thing that I want to do is just show like my life isn't perfect, my room is a mess, and I have a shirt covered in frap roast at the moment. And lemonade. Like, I'd never want to be like, I'm perfect. And like, I posted a video showing like my acne, and people were like, oh, acne's like a beautiful thing. and showing like this is it's a normal thing. And I'm just
Mm-hmm.
like, I've never been able to go on Accutane. Like, this is one of my biggest insecurities, but I'm going to show it because we should normalize this. And it's okay if somebody has acne because it's just acne.
Yeah.
And that was back when I was at like maybe 4K, and people were like, oh, I I've never seen like an influencer. I don't really think of myself as an influencer no matter what. But like showing that they have like imperfections, whatever imperfections are.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know, it's just always been something that I think is important because I grew up on Instagram, like you said, and everything needs to look good and you need to be posing a certain way and your makeup's done and your hair's done.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm gonna post a TikTok laying in bed, but I'm like,
Yeah.
what's up? I just got done crying. Hey.
The amount of pictures I, especially in high school, took with the intention of posting on Instagram and then would look at them and go, no, I can't post this. Versus the amount of videos I've posted on TikTok of me just being like, hey, sup. And honest to God, if it wasn't for like you and some other TikTokers that I follow that are constantly like, hey, this is human. This is me being me. Just be yourself. It doesn't matter. Those videos wouldn't be up on there because of that, dare I say, toxic Instagram mindset.
And I think that's why TikTok has blown up so much
Mm-hmm.
because people aren't afraid to post a TikTok with their hair a mess and just be like,
Yeah.
hey, and like say something funny, and everyone's like, you're hilarious. And it's not worried about how you look. It's just like, you're really
Yeah.
funny. Follow or like. And then it makes it's a bigger platform for more people to blow up and gain
Yeah.
a community of followers.
Yeah. Yeah. Whereas Instagram feels very like 2D, TikTok feels very 3D. There's more
Mm.
connections. I almost said 4D, but I stopped myself. There's definitely more possibilities for connections and for individuality on TikTok. Whereas on Instagram, I don't know what it is about how they've set it up, but like I was looking at my likes on some of my pictures recently and I was like, why did this picture only get 40 likes? I have 400 followers. What the heck? Whereas on Insta or on TikTok, I'm like, wow, this video got 30 likes. That's so sick. Even though I look like a rat in it. Like there's just like a different mindset that comes with the platform.
Yeah.
And that's so
It
cool.
allows you to not focus on your looks, I think. In
Yeah.
some I guess TikTok communities, there is a focus on looks, but most
Mhm.
of it, at least the side of TikTok I'm on, I like comedy. I like funny stuff. I want you to make me laugh.
Yeah.
Or like I want to see you cook some good food.
Yeah.
I love cooking TikTok. I love cooking TikTok.
So, who would you say then are your favorite TikTok creators?
Let me go through. I'm just gonna go through who I follow,
Okay.
and then because I'm only following like 129 people. Caffeinication. It's literally just this person that makes coffee,
Oh, I need to go follow right now. Hold on.
and it's amazing.
Do I follow them? I might follow them. I don't know.
I really like the Hollow Taco TikTok because it's really satisfying to look at
I do follow.
moving rainbows.
Ooh.
It's Lacey May. She does bullet journaling. Anna X Sitar. I believe I'm mispronouncing that, but she's the another day, another Starbeast girl, and I love her. Um, this trippy hippie. I love this trippy hippie. This trippy hippie posts about living with Tourette's.
Oh, I do follow her.
Julian Solomita. Love Julian Solomita. The Lunar System, another great TikToker to follow if you want to learn about DID. Soupy Time. Um,
Wait, I know that one. What did they do?
Comedy stuff. She's so funny.
I need to find it again. Oh no.
Best Dressed, Ashley from Best
Yeah.
Dressed, Cause Fashion. Yeah, there's a lot of just Lunar Moon Witch, Neo, love Neo. Um, the Green Witch Mac, great friends of mine. They were some of my first mutuals I ever had on TikTok. Skincare by Hiram, Anastasia Moon Girl, OK Aries. I love Calliope. Chaotic Witch Aunt, Frankie's amazing. But yeah, those are some of my favorite TikTokers. People I think you should follow.
What draws you towards like a TikToker? What do you consider like good TikTok content?
Comedy. I really like when somebody constantly posts funny stuff. Because a lot of the times when I'm, having a hard day with my mental health, I will literally just lay in bed and watch TikToks. And the best thing for me is something that'll make me laugh. I love funny stuff or educational stuff. I like learning things, what you can learn in like a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my biggest like. If you're funny, I will follow you. Or
Note
if
to
you're
self,
posting,
be funny.
I already follow you, Aurora.
Well, I'm not funny on TikTok, so I need to step that up. I posted like one funny TikTok.
The
Yeah.
that was so fucking
I'm really
hilarious.
proud of that one.
Died laughing. I was like,
I like calling myself out.
yes.
So
Something.
no,
you
what
say
were
what
you
you're
gonna
gonna
say?
say.
I was gonna slightly change topics. What were you saying?
I was gonna slightly change topics as
You
well.
go
You
ahead.
go first.
I was just gonna ask about like friends you've made via TikTok.
Ooh, I have made some really great friends through TikTok. Abby from RP Witch N, Andraste from Spell Bottles and Chill. Great friends with those. We talk on Snapchat, we text, I message, things like that all the time. Love those girls. Neo and Mac, these people are all Canadian. We all live in Ontario. Neo and Mac, awesome, super sweet. They have an Etsy shop together, so go support Neo and Mac on Etsy. They make crystal bath bombs and jewelry, and you can get like tarot readings, and it's just amazing. So those were like my first mutuals where I was like, these people follow me? What? And then I really didn't make much mutuals for a while because I still kind of stayed at like a low follower number, I guess.
Right.
But when I kind of blew up, there were some people that I'd followed for months and loved their content that followed me. And I was just like, what? The Lunar System, their host's name is Knives. They followed me, and I talked to Knives on and off. And also fucking Bewitched, bees with fucking Bewitched. I love bees with my entire being. We talk almost every single day. I love bees. Give bees a follow, support Bees and Ferns Etsy shop. I cannot remember what it's called, but I will find a link and maybe we can put it in the description.
For sure.
I'll give you the links to any shops
Yeah.
that I mentioned for you guys to support because these are shops that I really believe in and I love. But yeah, Bees and I, great friends. The Analog System, they joined our Discord and we've become good friends. Also, there's another Lavender System that we follow that lives in, I believe, the UK. So follow them. I made recently a lot of friends through TikTok, and I love every moment of. Oh, also Accordion Ryan.
Accordion Ryan.
Accordion Ryan. Shout out to specifically Accordion Ryan. Keep doing you, my dude. I love it. I love it. I love Accordion Ryan. Accordion Ryan just constantly showed up in my lives and only sent accordion emojis, and I was like, I need to follow this person.
It's so funny.
They post accordion covers of like popular songs, and I love it. I love it. But yeah, like I've made some really awesome friends, and we all support each other in so many different ways. Like we'll buy from each other's Etsy shops, and like just being like emotional support. Or if we have like TikTok ish questions, we can be like, Mac, help. Or I could be like, knives, help. And then we just like figure it out, and it's really great. I think that's another cool thing about TikTok is that it's been able to create this like really cool group of friends that I now have.
Mhm.
I mean, some of them live literally thousands of kilometers away from me, but like once I'm able to safely travel, like I'm hopping on a plane and I'm going to visit bees. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna go visit bees. I'll just show up at Bee's house and I'll be like, "What's up, bitch? It's me."
Like no
Oh, Bees, if you're
warning.
listening to this, I'm sorry.
So what were you gonna say earlier?
Ooh, I wanted to talk a little bit about some things that people might not know, especially if you live in the States. So, if you live in the States, once you hit 10,000 followers, you can join what is called the TikTok Creator Fund.
Mhm.
So basically, the more views, likes, shares, comments, whatever you get on a TikTok, you get a little bit of money. On top of that, when you go live, if people send you gifts, you make a little bit of money off of that as well. I did not know. When I hit 10K, I was like, oh, I wonder if I can join the Creator Fund. So I Google, how many followers do you need to have to join the TikTok Creator Fund? It was like 10,000. And I was like, oh, I can join the Creator Fund. Maybe I can make like a tiny little bit of money, whatever. I think that would be cool. I still would want to work. I don't want to do TikTok full time. That's not something I'm interested in doing.
Mhm.
But I went to join it, and it told me I could not join the Creator Fund because I don't live in the USA. So the only money I make from TikTok is if I am live and somebody sends a gift. I make a little bit of money, not a lot.
That doesn't make sense. Like why? Well, I was gonna say why, but like we know that TikTok has been shadow banning a lot of people and has been kind of restrictive recently, so I'm not surprised. It's just frustrating.
Oh, yeah, it's quite frustrating, especially if you're like, if you can't work and you happen to create a following on TikTok
Yeah.
and you want to make a little bit of money, it's more difficult for you to do that.
So here's my question then. I know there are some really, really popular Canadian TikTok creators like Call Me Chris or Bowmanizer. They can't join the Creator Fund.
Nope, but they're verified.
Yeah. I know like they have become such icons in TikTok culture. And like Bowman had like his face plastered all over Young Dundas. Like he's become like the face of Canadian TikTok and he's not on the Creator Fund?
No,
That's
yeah, it's strange. And there is a petition that was going around about a month ago to have TikTok let Canada join the Creator Fund.
yeah.
I signed it because I think that Canadians should have a chance as well to make money off of creating, especially creators like Call Me Chris. Call Me Chris, I love you.
I love you.
Please
Call me
call
Chris.
me so I can give you a hug once we're allowed to hug people.
I'll sing Let It Go.
Chris, we'll sing Let It Go for you. We'll
I
sing
love
Into
you.
the Unknown, and I'll just be the ah in the background. You could tell I'm going crazy and that I just got done work because
Hilarious.
nothing I'm saying is going in line.
I wonder if maybe there's some sort of like legal reason why they can't open up the Creator Fund because
I
they are a
think
US based company, right? Or no?
they
Or are they
they're
Oh.
Australian question mark. What?
So then are Australians eligible for the Creator Fund?
I believe people in the UK are. I will say if because it pays in USD,
Mhm.
you would have to apply for taxes through the US
Oh, I see.
if you make over a certain amount.
Right.
So creators like Call Me Chris, I love that we're using Chris as an example for everything because everybody knows Call Me Chris.
Yeah.
If she were to join the creator fund, she'd be making probably thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And would have to do taxes in the US, which can be tricky, but
Mhm.
also it's something for the creator to figure out, not TikTok.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I can't join the creator fund, but I think something with that is that you know that your favorite Canadian creators, um, they do it because they love it, not because they're making money.
Yeah, that's true. So support them.
Yeah,
If you have the funds to and they are willing to accept, support them.
me unwilling to accept. Anybody's like, let me send you something, and I'm like, absolutely not, and then they do anyways.
I was like, "Hi, what do you want for your birthday?" And you said absolutely not.
I hate presents. Anytime somebody buys something for me off my Amazon wish list, I am like, I feel guilty.
Yeah, I get
So I'm
that.
like, I don't deserve this.
What are like do you see next steps for you
For
as a creator?
myself, so I right now we're working on possibly doing. I've expanded to YouTube
Mhm.
as well as Twitch. I am working towards possibly doing some sponsorships with brands that I really believe in. Um, I've gotten a couple requests for sponsorships from brands that I'm like, I will not support that. That's not something I ever would like to use or would like to, you know, sell to people. So working on that, which very excited for some fun things coming up. I don't know, just finding ways that I mean, if things start getting busy, I would like to expand my team to
Mhm.
be rather than just like us as a system. I would also like to expand to people who help with like emails and maybe some social media stuff. But again, I wouldn't hire somebody unless I could pay them. So that's my biggest thing. I want to be able to pay people.
Yeah.
um, Finding where I can go next with advocating for mental health. I think that's what I would like to do next. Whether that be talk at a seminar, maybe, which obviously that isn't happening anytime soon because lockdown. But even like virtual seminars, I'd love to speak at those.
I
And
mean, we could organize one.
we talk about mental health.
Mental health in the theater or something. We could organize that.
Anyways,
Anyway, one business meeting later.
one business meeting later. Uh, so yeah, I think that's the next step for us. And, you know, using our voice for good.
Mhm.
Um, Specifically, I'd love to find a way to amplify systems of color.
Mhm.
I think that is important.
One more question before we close it off. What what sort of impact do you think TikTok has on society?
I think, ooh, so there are some TikTokers that I think have a negative impact on society. TikTokers who mainly, you know, post sexist, racist, misogynistic things.
Mhm.
I think it's a dangerous game we can play with TikTok of giving people who don't deserve a platform a platform. I think as long as us as creators, we have to self police. At the end of the day, we have to self police. If we continue doing what is right for our community and the world, we can have a very good impact.
Mhm.
But we let too many things slide, it's kind of downhill from there.
Yeah.
Um, I think what the mental health community is doing is good, especially the people that I follow and am in contact with. I think we're all doing good things for society, but there's some people that just are not doing the
Yeah.
greatest things. And again, that's where self-policing comes into play. It can be a very thin line. It's kind of like YouTube. There's a point in time where we gave a lot of people who didn't deserve a platform.
Yeah.
And thankfully, we were able to remove those people from having those platforms and choose to support those who do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if we continue doing that, not just on YouTube, but on TikTok, it could have a very good impact on the world.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice to have such an open, I know I said this earlier, but it's so nice to have such a nice open platform. And yes, there are going to be people on it, as there are on every single platform, that you just probably don't want to associate with, but people will, either out of fear, out of hate, out of whatever else, because people are drawn to negativity and they're drawn to drama. But it's so nice that overall TikTok has become this very welcoming place for all sorts of people.
Yeah, I think that's one of the greatest parts about TikTok, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. It's like, remember last week we were talking about how like outcasts used to always go to theater, and theater was always doing just the outcast thing. TikTok has opened up the doors where it's kind of blurring what an outcast is, because so many of these people who we would have deemed outcasts in high school have now developed these large followings via TikTok because they have uniqueness to them. And that's just lovely.
Don't do theater, do TikTok.
That sounds like telling people don't do drugs, just drink alcohol.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Well,
anyways,
everyone has a vice.
What are we gonna try this week?
This week I'm going to try to explore positivity and community on social media.
Ooh, I like that one. Me too.
Yay!
Wow, also, I'm gonna try moving without having an absolute breakdown.
You know what? That's a really good one for you too.
Next podcast, I'm gonna be somewhere different.
I'm excited.
Say goodbye to
this
room, this very crammed room.
Is your new place a little bit bigger? I feel
like a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit bigger. It's very nice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited.
I need to buy a desk though.
Ooh. Check Facebook Marketplace.
What happened to my ear? Is it? I got decapitated.
For context, for those just listening, B is wearing cat ear headphones and one of the ears just fell off.
Yeah. We need to close this out.
Yes. So thanks for listening. I hope you, Chagger, I hope you as well will try finding peace and positivity in the chaos that is social media. And be sure, if you have anything to say, or you're a big fan of B on TikTok and you just want to say hi, be sure to leave us a voice message. The link to do that is in our Instagram bio, which you can find at We're Trying Pod on Instagram. And what are we talking about next week? Next week we're talking about writing, I think
writing.
Next week we're talking about writing. Oh, what could that entail? Oh my goodness, it's such a broad topic. Whoa.
Aurora's taking the lead on that one.
So we'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up bashing writers the whole time. Who knows? I'm kidding. We will not do that. I cannot be blacklisted from an industry that I have barely set foot in. Cannot do that. Anyway, thanks for listening.
See y'all next week.
See you on the flip side.
For those who do not know, the song is not playing in our ears. Bye, guys.
Bye.